Hello my friend and welcome to my channel. Today I've got 420 Friendly Instagram collaboration. This is hosted by Polished Opinions and Sammy of Miami. Today I'm going to be using the Painted Desert Extra Short Coffin Tips. These are the full coverage. And I'll be using Bases Loaded Lacquer Shutout as my base. I will be applying these nails to my nails at the end of the video. So that you can see what they look like on a hand and not just stand. Here we go with our second coat of Shutout. Being a little stingy with polish, that's why I had to do 2 coats. I'm going to top these with the Pro FX Quick Dry Top Coat and get them to dry down. And then we've got a lot of playing going on today. Here we go. Maniology. And this is Toko Toucan. Isn't that pretty? I love it. And I'm going to be using this Gin Tan plate. And it's just a marble plate. Use whatever you have. I've got out my little Maniology scraper. And then I've got a monocle stamper out today. So this is just going to be like my background. I've already done the other nails. I'm just showing me doing one. I'm going to top them with the Smudge Free Top Coat from Maniology. This gives me kind of like a little bit of a background to put my decals on. I'll be using this Manitude Mary Jane plate. And while we get this rolling, I'm going to just throw it out there. Don't come for me because I'm doing a 420 Mani, okay? Just please. I'll be using Bases Loaded Lacquer, and this is on the black to stamp with. And I got my Maniology scraper out again. I'm just going to pull several images. I'm going to do some reverse stamping or advanced stamping where you color in the stamped image. So that one picked up really well. This is a judgment-free zone. I don't judge anybody that does partake or participate or that doesn't. This isn't about, you know, getting all political here. I just want to throw that out there that this is a manicure. It's nail polish, paint for the tips. You know what I'm saying? So, and I don't want to get into any great discussion about it. I was invited. I joined. And I had the perfect stamping plate for it. So here we go. So like I said, I'm plopping out different images from all over this plate. And it just kind of funny because I just gotten this plate not too awful long ago. I showed it in a haul video. And then I got invited to do this collab over on Instagram. So I was pretty stoked that I'm actually going to get to use it. I never know what's coming down the pike for me. I'm cleaning this plate off and all my other stuff with some acetone. Gonna get it all cleaned up and wiped down with the lint-free wipe. I do my little mat and my big mat. I've got out the Shutout. I've decided to do this image in white instead of black. And I actually ended up messing this one up when I fill it in or whatever, but I ended up leaving it because I thought it was okay. It says, don't panic, it's organic. And when I fill it in, the don't panic gets messed up. I'll be using Court and Spark from Moonshine Mani to fill in most of these, I believe, if not all. But it's such a pretty green polish. And this is from her Dupe It project. And I believe I have the thing that it's a dupe for. I can't remember what it is. It's China Glaze. I can't remember the name of it, though. It's kind of like Ruby Pump's cousin. You know, it's got that beautiful shimmery sparkle glitter going on in it. And it's just, it's so pretty. I normally only use it around Christmas time, but I was looking through my stash of untrieds, and this was in there. And I decided, perfect. Because I am really working real hard to empty that tub of untried polishes. Now, there are a whole bunch of polishes in my collection that have never been worn by me. They might have been swatched in a swatch video or something, but I've never worn them. But they were already mixed in with the collection before I started the untried bucket method to try to make me use things before they get lost in my collection. But there are a lot of lost ones in my collection that hopefully one day I will find them all and they will go into a bucket and get used on my nails or tips that go on my nails. Either way, it's all good for me. So I'm just filling these all in using my little skinny Maniology brush. And they're all working out pretty well. And I'm going to let these dry down plenty before we actually try to put them on the nails. I've kind of learned my lesson that I rush things, especially stamped manicures like this with the reverse stamping or advanced stamping. And I've tried to slow my roll and let them dry really well, because I've messed up so many of them. Put all this work into it, and then go to mush them on the nail and actually mush them. Mush the image. We don't want that. So down below I should have a list of all the participants from over on Instagram if you'd like to go over there and check them out. Check out all the manicures. And if not, I totally understand. There should also be a hashtag down there. But if not, at least a list of participants for you to go follow if you want to go check them out. And would like to really thank our host, Polished Opinions, and Sammy of Miami for hosting this event and inviting me to come play with all the other ladies here on the Instagrams. And I do mine on YouTube, so any manicure I ever do for Instagram, I'm sharing the video over on YouTube, and that's just how this works. So I've pulled out the shutout to add to this decal here. I've already done the green part. Now I'm going to go in with a little bit of white, which I probably should have used a different color, but I don't know. It is what it is. And see, here's where I messed this one up. And I don't really know how I did it because I'm kind of dabbing it in. But maybe I get too overzealous towards the end when I'm trying to make sure I've gone all the way to the edge. But it's organic is still on there, so that's why I left it and didn't start over. I just didn't feel like starting over. And it's okay if you don't get all of it perfect. It's nail polish, right? See, this might be where it gets messed up. I don't know. And I didn't put any clear coat over this or smudge free or anything over it to protect the stamped image before I started painting in. And that's why I normally like to do that. But there we go. Part of it's missing. And I'm realizing it, but I'm like, okay, whatever. We're going to use the Maniology sticky base on these nail tips so that my decals transfer nicely, because I did let them dry really well. Here we go. We've got the 420 with a leaf. And then we've got some leaves here on that nail. That's my pointer nail, by the way. And then here we go with the middle nail. Another 420, and my thing snapped apart, but it's okay. It's not broke. It just popped apart. It's okay. It's going to make it easier to do these last two. We got some more leaves here. And then my It's Organic is going down here on the pinky nail. So surprised I fit that skinny pinky nail. I'm going to top these with the smudge-free top coat. Sorry, it's so blurry. Blurry. And then once that's dry, I'm going in with the Posh Top Coat to seal these in and finish them off. There we go. Cap that free edge. And here we go. I'm using the glue tabs, and I'm just going to apply this one right here, and we'll be done. Here is my swatch photo. I do hope you enjoyed this one. And as always, I want to thank you so much for watching. Until next time, be good to yourself.